When considering the numerous names in the world of luxury watchmaking, we'd say many of us would name a lengthy list of brands that would come to mind first. And when reciting these brands, we'd say that if we were to guess, there would be many that most likely wouldn't stay Chopard first or near the top. However, this is a storied independent brand with watchmaking origins dating back to the 19th century, and we would say it is one of the most underappreciated production of goods that resemble watches that manufacturers believe that consumer wants to buy is the current luxury watch industry's biggest trend. In some key aspects, this represents a departure from the more conventional method of designing for a market where a brand seeks to introduce distinctive wristwatch goods. Watch the video till the very end to get all the details about this watch. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well. The top businesses today want a piece of any trending design, material, color, or price range. Premium brand timepieces made primarily of steel or with integrated bracelets are popular today. The Alpine Eagle is Chopard's response to this trend. Overall, it is a classy, well-made, reasonably priced, and hazily labeled luxury timepiece for everyday use. Chopard is entirely within its rights to launch a brand new watch and enter the market for modern bracelet watches. Chopard steps up to the plate with its Geneva-based heritage, credibility with its haute horology, LUC in luxury sport watch brands, and appeal through its numerous celebrity partnerships and success with women's jewelry. Customers shouldn't find it weird in the slightest that a product from this brand is a direct competition with the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, Patek Philippe Nautilus, Rolex Submariner, and other upcoming new competitors, each of which has its own bracelet watches. The decision to create a high-end sports watch in steel is only half the battle. Chopard also had to decide on its design. Our evaluation of the Chopard Alpine Eagle watch's general attractiveness and positioning relative to rival items is presented in this review. Let's ask this question before we get started. Is there a controversy about the Alpine Eagle? It is the most significant Chopard product of 2019 and likely a platform that business will continue to invest in for at least 5 years and 10 years, though not more so than any other new high-end luxury watch. One of the main reasons why many don't like the Alpine Eagle is because they think it resembles other watches too much, including the Royal Oak. It ends there. People's only criticism of the Alpine Eagle is that it resembles another well-known watch a little bit too much. They don't care about the Alpine Eagle's cost or its level of quality. Most buyers might not even consider that to be a drawback. Because the logic makes sense, let's see this in a way that is most advantageous to Chopard. Let's start off by mentioning a crucial guideline in the luxury watch industry. Innovative and original designs are nearly always initially rejected or derided since they are novel. Consumers are more likely to accept familiar designs despite the fact that they're by definition considerably less imaginative. This is an unbreakable law. If an innovative design proves to be successful over time, that is, after being put to the test by the market, it may finally be adopted. Not all novel designs become classics, but if they survive for a long enough time, all strong novel designs have the potential to do so. This is a good rule in the field of design, despite its simplification. In this case, Chopard had the option of creating a completely unique timepiece dubbed the Alpine Eagle that would appear unlike anything that had ever been created before. By doing this, they might have critics 10 years from now praising the timeless elegance of their watches and face an uphill battle with initially obstinate luxury watch buyers. The second possibility is for Chopard to state, we know we want to enter into bracelet watches, but we also don't want to wait years before generating a profit. Let's create something that conforms to the trends and expectations of the market and see how it goes. If it is successful, we will continue to develop and make it stand out with each subsequent iteration. There is nothing particularly wrong with Chopard's managers thinking such things, and it's entirely possible. As we previously stated, the Alpine Eagle is a high-quality item, so in many ways, they were successful. We also want to define design originality and provide some context for it. It's very simple for folks to say that this person imitated Gerald Genta, and that this watch model is only trying to seem like a Royal Oak. Enjoying all the details? Then go like, share, and subscribe now. Many bracelet watches from the 1970s and 1980s, if you look back at them, also resembled one another at the time. It's possible that there weren't many efficient ways to create a watch with a bracelet included. It's possible that you think the Alpine Eagle resembles a Royal Oak too much. You'd be right that there is a similarity. However, there are other several watches from that time period that also share this similarity, including the Chopard St. Moritz. Chopard merely tried to combine horology and jewelry polishing into a single satisfactory product for the remainder of the Alpine Eagle by using a cross-section of the numerous manufacturing techniques at their disposal, and elements of their brand's visual DNA. There are numerous glossy surfaces on all of the bracelet watch category goods. As a result, the Alpine Eagle's striking polished and brushed surfaces are primarily flat, which enhances its ability to interact well with light. Alpine Eagle watches have the kind of obvious light dazzle you expect from a high-end timepiece. With the Alpine Eagle, Chopard undoubtedly missed several chances to be creative. Nothing in the bracelet watch rules mandates that the bezel must have screws or that the sides of the watch must have flanks. The Alpine Eagle possesses them both. They're undoubtedly nicely done, yet they have a forced sense. We are aware that the original St. Moritz watch had bezel screws as well, but we are merely pointing out that given how frequently this design element is utilized, it pays for a brand to execute things in a really unique way to stand out. The case's 41mm width makes it an ideal all-purpose size, while the case's under 10mm thickness allows for a modest wrist profile. We will remark that the bezel appears to be somewhat of a scratch magnet. Although, Chopard may want to explore using a scratch-resistant metal alloy, ceramic or another material for the bezel of some future Alpine Eagle models, it is impossible to deny that it has a stunning aesthetic. Only those watches with the highest level of craftsmanship should be concerned about wear and tear. That simply means that we are impressed by the substantial work required to polish in each Alpine Eagle. The steel isn't standard 316L stainless steel, rather it's something called A223 Luxe steel, which polishes up differently and has a wider tint. It undoubtedly contributes to the Alpine Eagle's highly appealing ability to reflect light. The bracelet is yet another stunning feature of the Alpine Eagle. Although not everyone likes the aesthetic look, the overall engineering and close tolerances are undoubtedly outstanding. Unfortunately, all of this effort began with the original St. Moritz watch, but Chopard really pushed the bracelet for the Alpine Eagle into overdrive for a really elegant looking and beautifully crafted jewelry style band. It is most likely our favorite section of the program. A mysterious hidden deployant clasp gracefully secures the bracelet. However, it would have been wonderful to have a micro-adjust option or other comparable technology that would enable Chopard to have additional functional advantages over the competition in addition to being convenient. Everyone enjoys a good dial texture, as the Grand Psycho reserved to remind the watch industry. For this Alpine Eagle model, Chopard developed a brand new gray dial with a spiraling deep-cut sunburst design. It's possible that this was utilized on some vintage Chopard watches, and the roughness really helps to characterize the watch dial. The super luminoid luminous mixed index and Roman numeral hour markers are readable, but they don't really have a personality beyond their practical value. The hands are substantial, athletic and well-balanced. They resemble cousins of the most recent Royal Oak hands due to their angled edges and were produced in the same factory. The date window on the dial is one of its nicest elements. Although it's not a particularly interesting intricacy, you can see how Chopard certainly toiled over making it appear as streamlined and harmonious as possible. A personalized date disc with a personalized date font and color is the end product. The positioning and design of the window are unique. Although date windows are nothing new, Chopard went to the bother of designing a brand new one just to fit the Alpine Eagle. While parts of the Alpine Eagle's design principles may occasionally be misunderstood, the watch doesn't suffer from a string of keen eyes, making sure it stands out in the marketplace. This concludes the video. Let us know in the comments area below whether you like this watch. Do subscribe to our channel and like and share this video if you enjoyed watching it.